Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch.
Leading off tonight. For the Yankees.
Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power type pitcher.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And just one batter in, the Twins will have to handle a threat on the base paths. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Next will be the designated hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Tomlinson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hayward leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Digging in, Nino Reese. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
The set and the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but Still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it. Anytime you're hovering in that 280 to 300 range for 10 games, you usually feel pretty good about it. The only problem is he had such a great first half, his average has actually dipped a little bit.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, MLBThe, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge racing back. Adios, pelota. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Cruz or the boomstick, as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tanaka, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect the third.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Heath Saunders. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Gibson looks in. Here's the 3-0. And that's finally over for a strike. The 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Got it done.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 2-2 offering. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Still 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rosario is retired, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kepler, base runner at first with one out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Here's Jonathan Scope now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Scope brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In time, and he is nailed at second. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Grounded weakly to the right side. The underhanded flip. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Scotty Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Scotty Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Polanco fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mackenzie Tomlinson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mackenzie Tomlinson. Now the pitch. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Tony Reese. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gibson gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Up next for Minnesota, Deshaun Anderson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Deshaun Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Fouled off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Byron Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Anderson leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Shot toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. '50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west. but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Minnesota, but they're on top 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nino Reese. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Reese.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Two and 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Heath Saunders.
Coming to the plate now, Heath Saunders. Gibson's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Adios, pelota.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Gio Urshela is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. All even now at 1-1. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Voit has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 20.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
First offering on its way. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chopper foul. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
One for one after a single his first time up. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Scotty Hayward. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope towards second. He's got it. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far, they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Reese. 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Split-fingered fastball there inside. 2-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Anderson.
Stepping in now, Deshaun Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's running in the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. Twins are out in front 2-1. Stepping up now, Mackenzie Tomlinson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In now, Tony Reese. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Smoked on the ground left side, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
3.
Into the box, Nino Reese, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Here's the 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Reese leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over. Runners back. Gibson comes set. 0-1 on its way. Drilled down the line. From the stretch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another full count offering on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Line toward the alley in left center. Hayward will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Eddie Rosario will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still lead it 2-1. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Keith Saunders will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. May, a right-hander, going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A high fastball is in there. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Saunders on at first, nobody out. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kepler racing back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19. Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Scotty Hayward, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Mackenzie Tomlinson will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now that designated hitter, Mackenzie.
In now is the Yankees DH, Mackenzie Tomlinson. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Runner back standing. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Reese. He singled his last time up.
Reese
Has a look, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hayward is off of first with 2 away. Slow roller left side. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in, Max Kepler. He went down on
Leading
strikes last time up. First
right
pitch of the at-bat.
Max Kepler.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The catcher, Mitch.
Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nino Reese. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Aaron Judge will be next. Three and one. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Heath Saunders waits on deck. One out, nobody on. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4. Digging in once again, Heath Saunders. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Saunders.
Here comes the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Romo, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Garver reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Leading off the inning, Deshaun Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Your attention,
please. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Byron Buxton becomes out number 2 this inning.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Trevor Hildenberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Scotty Hayward would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance now for Minnesota. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Now batting.
So striding in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer. His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Kepler.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to
Now
go
batting,
around, according to the
catcher.
umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these
Garver.
big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team.
And the Twins are going to walk home a winner. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.